Hi everyone, today we'll be making ceviche, a popular dish in Latin America. We'll start by removing the skin, and then we want to make sure to cut the fillet into about half-inch pieces. And a little bit about ceviche is that this dish is cooked with acid. Eventually we'll get the juice of lemons and limes, and because of the low pH, this will denaturalize the protein of the fish, and also may kill some of the bacteria that may be present in the fish. After the fish is cut in pieces, the shrimp is boiled in water. So you want to make sure that the water is boiling before adding the fresh shrimp into the water, and then ensure that this is boiled for about 2 minutes. Next, we proceed to cut the limes, and eventually we'll squeeze them. In this case, we'll be using the juice of 7 limes, so that will yield about a cup of juice. Once you're done squeezing the limes, we proceed to squeeze the lemons. So in this case, I'm using 4 lemons, and we just follow the same procedure as we did with the limes. Get the juice, as much juice as we can. Set aside the juice of the lemon and proceed to dice the onions. So remove the root of the onion, and also you want to cut the onion in half, and then proceed to dice the onion. What I'm doing here is I'm not cutting the entire onion, so I'm just making sure that there is in the back of the onion there is a piece that holding the onion together, so that makes the cutting much easier. Once you are done cutting all the onion, you want to proceed to cut the tomatoes. So cut them cross-sectionally in 4 pieces, and when you're done doing this, the next step is to remove the seeds from the tomatoes. So for this, you may want to use a container to collect the seeds and also a spoon to remove the seeds. After the seeds are completely removed, we proceed to dice the tomatoes, and we use the same technique as we did with the onions. So we want to have pieces, tomato pieces that are about a quarter of an inch, and then to set them aside for the final assemble at the end of this process. Next, we proceed to prepare the serrano chili. We want to devine it and also remove the seeds. Once this is done, then the next step is to chop it very finely. Now that all the ingredients are ready, we proceed to assemble them in a Pyrex in this case. So make sure that the fish and the shrimp are in the bottom of the Pyrex, well spread, and then add the serrano pepper and continue adding tomatoes, the onions, and sprinkle that with oregano, dry oregano, cayenne pepper, and salt. After all the ingredients are added, continue pouring the lime and lemon juice and make sure that the entire mixture is covered with it because this is what will be cooking, like acid, will be cooking the mixture. So add that and stir a little bit just to make sure that all the surfaces of the different ingredients are covered by lime and lemon juice. And then we want to let the juice to cook the fish and the shrimp especially for some time. So just put some cling wrap on top of it, cover it with cling wrap, and then put this in the fridge, let it cook for about an hour, and then remove it and then stir it again to make sure that everything, all the surfaces are covered with lime and lemon juice, and then let it marinate for another hour or two, and then the dish should be ready to serve. After a couple of hours, your ceviche should be ready to be served. So make sure that you have some tortilla chips and or plantain, whatever you want to accompany this with, and you can garnish it with some cilantro as well. So thanks for watching and buen provecho. Until next time.